Here's a video game from the 90s that I never played. LucasArts Loom?
All right, I put this on partly as a joke, but
You did enjoy it?
I make the half-serious argument that it is the greatest game of all time.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I will make the half-serious argument that 2 Weeks' Notice is the greatest movie of all time. And I will be wrong, but not to me. Inside my head, the deepest, darkest part. So what is Lucasfilms or LucasArts Looms?
So LucasArts did a bunch of adventure games in the 90s, which were fantastic. They did the Indiana Jones games. They did one called The Dig, which was like a Mars adventure thing.
Okay.
And they did this game called Loom, which was a totally combatless, essentially what I would now think of as a puzzle and story game.
Okay.
But as a kid, I just thought of as a magical universe that you could go to and
because it was
figure
super
things
open?
out. Well, oddly, it was very much on rails.
Okay.
It was you were dropped as the shameful kid of this little village, and all of the elders who are debating what to do with you. They disappear in a weird event that you don't understand. You hear like the voice of your mother.
Right.
And you're basically left all alone in your little village, like trying to figure out what to do and what's wrong with you and all of this. And your village is the Guild of Weavers. And weavers are the magic users of this world. And you...
The threads of time!
Yes,
anyway.
it's extremely... There was like a 30-minute audio drama on the CD-ROM that I got that came with it.
Sweet.
I was just like, nothing has ever been as intense as this world. And so there's a very dramatic disappearance right at the beginning. They leave you alone. And the thing that I love in this game is that like the way the story and the mechanics interact, because you pick up your staff, and then what you do is you learn, I think, what are they called? The particular weaves are the spells.
Okay.
Like you encounter things in the world that give off a series of 4 notes. Like
musical notes. Oh, it's
Your
spooky
staff?
mist-like. Is there no one in this world? It is just you?
You eventually meet people, but it takes a while. You have to get off your island and go to the mainland.
Right.
And meanwhile, every time you hear one of those sequences of 4 notes, and you can play the game on different difficulties, you can because your staff is an octave.
Okay.
And you can either have like the octave below it showing you like a musical staff with notation, or you can have just the colors lighting up on your staff if you wanted to play harder, and you have to catch them and remember them. And when you choose that same sequence of notes, you can do a spell like changing the color of something or opening something.
Okay.
And then as you go through the game, it's like to solve some of these puzzles, you would have to realize, oh, if I play it backwards, open will become close.
Oh my God.